So you said you had a need, right?
Yeah.
And you saw that there was a need in the streets.
Yeah.
For what you were supplying, right? A lot of times when we doing something that we're quote unquote not supposed to be doing,
Yeah.
we don't feel like we're doing something wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes our heart is in the best, like our heart has our heart has the best intentions, right? Trying to make something happen for ourselves, right?
For sure.
And a lot of people on the outside looking in won't really understand that. They only see, oh, you're a monster or you're a criminal, whatever. Like, but what would you say to, like, rebuttal that? Like, look, like, I made bad decisions or I did things that, quote unquote, we're not supposed to be doing, right? But, like, what would be your rebuttal as far as, like, your motivation behind what you were doing?
So, like, how I looked at it was FFL, which is the firearm licensed people. It's like they could legally sell firearms, right?
Mm-hmm.
To whoever, as long as you could pass a background check. But it's like a background check is not enough for you to determine everything else that's wrong with a person.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody might have malicious intent for getting that firearm, but you can't know just because he passed the background check. You're like, that's cool.
Yeah. Right.
But he got the mind of like, I'm about to get this and go smoke somebody right now as soon as I get it.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it as they just have a license. That's all what they have that I don't have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just doing their work on the side hustle tip. So that's just really what that was. I'm like, okay, I ain't doing nothing wrong. They're doing the same thing. They just have a license. I don't. They just registered with the government. I'm not. But I'm doing basically what they doing. Yeah, because that's one of the questions they asked me in court. They said, did you know that you were selling guns to felons and criminals? I said, no, I didn't. I just sold guns to whoever asked me that they wanted a gun. You want to know real personal questions I was asking? I just treated it like a business because it was a business to me. They trying to picture me as like this person that was creating, chaos, because they had me in DC News, Virginia News, all these different newspapers. Is like, oh, gun trafficker, because they caught a quote that I said in my text messages when it went through my phone between me and this other person, and I said something like, we got all the guns. In the text message. So they took that phrase right there, we got all the guns, and that was the headline of the whole story when they printed out a story about me.
If you're not on the field, you're not on the field.
There you go. Bam.